From Best Friend to Girlfriend, author, Agam Mora, Crossdress Small World. Part 4. Preparing for the event. I've never worn a girl's clothes before. So Hayden asked the staff to come with me to the changing room and instruct me to wear them. Is this going too far? I mean, how can I change my clothes in front of a woman? But the staff also proved quite interested and agreed to guide me to wear the clothes and use the accompanying accessories. I don't know how to say no. Of course, I don't dare get naked in front of a woman, so I'll put on what I know how to put on first. But in retrospect, it seems like only a pair of panties in the lingerie set I know how to wear. I can't help it. Well, at least wearing a pair of panties is better than naked in front of the staff. I picked up the royal blue lace panties and slipped it over my legs. My body is a bit thin compared to a regular male student, so these panties fit me very well. It fits even better than my size S men's underwear. I've never worn a lace-based garment, so I'm curious as to what it'll feel like to wear it. Actually, I'm a little nervous. I'm afraid when I wear it, I'll feel unfamiliar. In my country, boys are taught to wear underwear quite late by their parents. When I was about 11 or 12 years old, I wore my first men's underwear. My feeling when I put on a men's underwear for the first time is pretty uncomfortable. Yes, I feel very constrained. It took me about a few months to get used to the feeling of wearing a men's underwear. So this time when I come across the underwear that are different in every way, of course I feel nervous. But when I finished wearing these women's panties, I knew that my anxiety was completely redundant. Yes, these panties are light and airy. I have a kind of comfortable feeling when I put it on. I suppose if the first underwear I wore was a women's panties like this, it wouldn't take me months to get used to it. Because I will accept it immediately. At first, I thought wearing women's panties would be a kind of unpleasant experience. But now, I secretly thank the staff who suggested that I wear women's underwear. I know, as a guy, it's weird that I say I like to wear women's underwear, but I believe any guy who tries women's underwear will feel like me. I know this may not be true, but I still believe so. I continued to pick up the bra and slip it through my hands. But after trying for a while, I still can't fasten the hook on the back. So, at this point, I have to ask for help from the staff. The staff rushed in as if she had been waiting for me for a long time. She fastened the bra hook for me and taught me how to do it myself. I don't think I'll need to know how to do it myself, because I just have to wear it for the duration of this event. But I still listen to what she has to say. For me, listening and absorbing what others say is also a kind of respect for that person. After the hook was attached, I really felt the feeling of having a bra on my body. I don't know how to describe that magical feeling. I feel a bit strange, of course. If I get used to this feeling, then it's unusual. But at the same time, I also feel new, and to be honest, I don't hate this kind of feeling, even somewhat like it. Next, the staff also helped me put on the slit evening dress, because the texture of the dress was also different from men's clothes, so for a while, I couldn't figure out how to wear it. Honestly, this evening dress is still a lot easier to put on than a bra. At least I think next time I can totally wear it myself. As for a bra, I'm not sure. After I finished wearing it, I tried moving some parts of my body. What surprised me was that the dress looked a lot more complicated and sophisticated than men's clothing, but because it was so light, my movements were even more flexible. It's just, it's kind of hard to adapt to the empty feeling underneath my legs. This is probably the most obvious difference between pants and dress. Accessories like necklaces, bracelets, and earrings don't need to be tried on for the time being. Therefore, after I finished wearing the evening dress, the staff helped me wear gray heels with stones. I have a very nice pair of legs, they are long and slim. This is something that from childhood to adulthood, I have been praised by the people around me. I didn't pay much attention at the time, because, I think, a man like me with nice legs is useless. But I didn't expect one day, I really needed those nice legs. The heels fit perfectly and completely accentuate my feet. The way to wear heels is not so different from men's sandals, which are basically very easy to wear. But easy to wear does not mean easy to walk. As soon as I got up and moved, as the staff told me, I lost my balance and almost fell, but luckily she predicted this should catch me. I'm starting to feel the difficulty of this task is increasing. Walking is already difficult, how can I dance in a pair of heels? But giving up is not my motto. Otherwise, a guy who was shunned by everyone in the university like me would have given up long ago without even trying until now. I'm glad I have this kind of personality, which has helped me through a lot of difficult things in the past. And now, that remains unchanged. After a while of practicing, I almost mastered how to move in high heels. Yes, I could use the word mastered. The staff completely didn't expect that just a few minutes ago, I was a novice in high heels, but in a moment, me and the high heels seemed to have become one. Finally, she taught me how to wear a wig. I keep the crew-cut hairstyle quite short because for me, this is the most economical hairstyle. This hairstyle is very masculine, so before that, when I was dressed as a girl, my appearance looked rather odd. Now, when I put on the wig, I already look like a girl. The staff constantly praised. She said, "Now you are very similar to a girl." Combining makeup and accessories such as earrings, bracelets. I am confident that you will win the university event. Yeah, she still thinks I'm about to attend a costume event. I don't have high hopes for victory either. I think the staff said that because she thought my competitors were other guys in women's clothes like me. Compared to a real girl, I think I'm still far behind. Not to mention, it's not a fashion event, it's a dance event. For as long as it takes, our path to victory is very far away. But the goal we aim for is not the championship, as long as we rank higher than the hateful couple Duncan, Xian is enough. After trying on clothes, I changed into men's clothes again. I don't intend to let Hayden see my appearance while I'm wearing a girl's clothes. Although this will happen sooner or later, at least I don't want him to see it now. Basically, shameful things like this should appear with as little frequency as possible. Hayden is waiting for us in a row of seats near the checkout counter. When he saw me come out with the same appearance as when I entered the changing room, his face showed a hint of disappointment. My head is filled with question marks. Why is Hayden feeling disappointed? Did he expect me to wear women's clothes to show him that much? But very quickly, Hayden regained the gentle smile on his face. We left the store together. Due to the tight time, as soon as we finished buying the women's clothes, Hayden immediately took me to see a professional makeup artist. She's been doing makeup for over 20 years and has collaborated with many famous actors and singers. She had never held any classes before, but under her relationship with Hayden, she enthusiastically agreed to train me for a short time. By her many years of expertise, she conveys very understandably. But for a virgin like me who doesn't even have much contact with women, the knowledge of makeup is like an endless algorithm. Because I wanted to do my best to help Hayden, I put my full determination into it. By the end of the class, I had mastered the most basic knowledge of makeup. But even then, it was okay. I only pretended to be Hayden's girlfriend and accompanied him to the Dancing Under the Moon event only once, so my makeup will be done by this makeup artist herself. But the night of the event was relatively long, and it was inevitable that the makeup would fade away more or less, so I needed to equip myself with some makeup knowledge to prevent it from happening. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Besides, I find it very interesting to learn makeup. It's almost evening, so Hayden and I have dinner together before going home. Me and him had eaten together countless times, but this time for some reason, I felt the atmosphere was a bit strange. I feel like I'm a little shy about having a meal with him. For a moment, I don't even know why I feel this way. To be continued. Today's story would like to stop here. Thank you for watching. Please like, share for people with similar interests to motivate me to develop my channel. Goodbye and see you in another stories.